going on? It's MassiveJoes RAW review, and I'm coming to you from MassiveJoes.com. Awesome! Raw review for the viewers at home today on the all-new high-stimulant thermogenic fat-burning supplement from our good friends at Blackstone Labs. It is, of course, Cobra 6 Extreme in the house. Let's get straight into it, show you guys exactly what's in it, tell you exactly what it's going to do. That nutritional information panel ain't going to get it done. We're about to go balls deep in this here Blackstone Labs Cobra 6 Extreme. Luckily, got ourselves a big ass nutritional information panel for the viewers at home. Starting from the top, serving size 1 scoop, 1.466 grams. Got yourself about 60 of them 1.466 gram bitches in one of these Blackstone Labs Cobra 6 Extreme bitches. 1.466, eh? We're gonna put that to the test in a second. Anyway, in terms of what the 1.466 grams is made up of, we're going to skip all this. This is nutritional information panel. This is to make it Australian standard. And actually, I will point out as well for our international viewers at home, this is on the Australian version of the Cobra 6 Extreme. It is a powdered version supplement. I believe the international version is pill form and is slightly different in ingredients. There's some things in there that we can't have in Australia. This raw review is on the Australian version, this powdered form Cobra 6 Extreme. Moving right along. So what you need to know is 0 carbs, 0 fat, 0 protein, 0 calories. Let's get into the juicy stuff down here. This is Blackstone Labs Cobra 6 Extreme proprietary blend in a 4.66 milligrams, viewers at home. I will point out, as Blackstone Labs do with all of their products, it is a proprietary blend. They have come forward and let us know how much caffeine is in there, which allows us to make some deductions about the dosages of everything else, but we don't know exactly what's in it. So I'm gonna go through each of the ingredients real quick, tell you what they're supposed to do. We can't really discuss any more than that because we don't know if they're properly dosed. Anyway, starting from the top, caffeine anhydrous, 250 milligrams in a 1.466 gram scoop. In the one scoop served 250 milligrams of caffeine. That's obviously in there for physical stimulation, man. One of the best things that you can do for thermogenesis for in a fat burner is to add physical stimulants like caffeine. Moving right along, you've then got Acaranthus aspera, aka Devil's Horsewhip. That's the name of the herb that the extraction comes from. Devil's Horsewhip is a diuretic and has been shown in rats to increase thyroid activity. I haven't seen a human study proving that yet. The human studies show that it acts as a diuretic. Nothing to show that in humans it increases thyroid activity. That being said, in rats it has been shown to. Moving right along, you've then got hyginamine, which acts as a stimulant to the heart, a relaxant to the respiratory system. Pretty much gonna supercharge your shit, man. Help you burn more calories, help you get more oxygen. Pretty much like chucking a turbocharger on your body, man. Especially when you're talking about fat loss. Moving right along, you've then got theobromine, which is the cacao plant extract, acts as a stimulant and a vasodilator, and is popping up in fat burners quite recently because it's recently been shown to increase insulin sensitivity. Or insulin sensitivity for the Australian viewers at home who want me to pronounce it in the Australian pronunciation. Insulin for all of our international viewers at home. Moving right along. Now, up that nutrition information panel. Moving right along, we've then got Dendrobium, which is obviously a stimulant. Yields phenylethylamine, is going to increase mood and alertness. Some people it's going to help mental focus. Most people it's just the increase in mood and alertness. Now Dendrobium, I do have to go a bit more balls deep. I'm going to put the balls in on this one. Dendrobium was the ingredient that was infamously used or used and highlighted in the court cases regarding past pre-workout supplement, high-stim pre-workout supplement that also used 1,3-dimethylamylamine, which has been banned worldwide for use. And the question was in a bunch of the depositions that came forward is whether or not Dendrobium actually is a natural source of 1,3-DMAA, 1,3-dimethylamylamine, or if this company was spiking Dendrobium with synthetic 1,3-DMAA. And the outcome of that was that it looked like they were spiking it. So Dendrobium doesn't actually yield 1,3-DMAA in itself, which has been banned. Also, it wouldn't be allowed in the supplement. Sure as hell wouldn't be allowed anywhere damn near Australia, but it does yield naturally occurring PEAs, phenylethylamines, which help with increasing mood and act as a stimulant as well. Moving right along. You've then got Advantra-Z, which is the trademark patented bitter orange extract, which yields a very high quality, high dosage of synephrine, which is one of the best things you can do to increase your metabolic rate when you talk about thermogenesis and you talk about fat burning supplements. Moving right along, you've then got some bioperin, the black pepper extract. It's gonna help your body increase the absorption of all of these delicious ingredients. Got yourself artificial colors, artificial flavors. And that's what's in it. So as a fat loss supplement, that's what it's designed as, like an energy supplement, but the way Blackstone Labs market it is your thermogenic, it's your fat burn, it's your fat loss supplement. As a complete fat loss supplement, it's obviously incomplete because there's no fat metabolizer in there, there's no carnitine, acetyl-L-carnitine. There's no essential fatty acids, there's no CLA or other essential fatty acids in there. So as a complete fat loss supplement, it's far from it. It is marketed though as being like a fat incinerator. That's what Blackstone Labs market as, just the fat burning part of the fat loss triangle. So if you're after full fat loss effects, you'd use Cobra 6 Extreme to increase your metabolic rate as your thermogenic, as your fat burner, and you'd stack it with your fat metabolizer, your creation supplements, AlkaPure, and then your essential fatty acids, your CLA or whatever you choose to use as your essential fatty acids. In terms of how it tastes, how it mixes, comes in one flavor, comes in... I'm having trouble with the zoom and focus on this bitch today. That's better. I get my face out of the way and zoom and focus. Kiwi strawberry. Got myself the communal tub down here at MJHQ, and you can tell by the amount left in that the fellas and the pushy cats have been enjoying the out of this supplement in the office, man. Anyway, gonna take myself one scoop, and the first thing I'm gonna do before I go and drop my one scoop in my infamous MassiveJoes double wall glass, show you guys how it mixes, refresh my memory on how it tastes. We're gonna put this 1.466 gram scoop to the test. Because if Blackstone Labs have been able to produce, and I know what's gonna happen, but if they have been able to produce a scoop that directly measures out 1.466 grams, I'm gonna be as impressed as So anyway, we got our scales here. I'm just gonna tear them bitches for you guys, so you can check that out. But we're gonna have to put it flat. So what we're gonna do, you know what we're gonna do? I'm actually gonna do this. I'm gonna pick the camera up and I'm gonna get some, I'm gonna go GoPro on you bitches, man. I'm gonna show you exactly how this is gonna pan out. So just bear with me a sec. All right, check it. All right, so check this out, guys. We've got the mobile camera action going on. So we've got our scales down here. We're just gonna tear them. And then what we're gonna do, we're gonna get this Cobra 6 over here, bust this bitch open. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna grab one level scoop, right? And we're gonna see what happens here. I'm gonna grab one level scoop, level that bitch off. Got one level scoop. And let's just go ahead and let's just dump it straight on here and let's see what happens. All right, check it. So you're talking about 2.33 grams. This scale doesn't measure for more than 2 decimal places. But you're talking say 2.33 up to 2.36 grams, which is significantly more than what is in the single serve, zoom and focus action, of what is supposed to be 1.466 grams. So let's just keep that in mind when we're discussing the effect. Now we got that out of the way, let me show you guys how it mixes and refresh my memory on how it tastes, man. So I'm gonna grab another scoop of this here Blackstone Labs Cobra 6, throw that bitch in this bitch, and let it rain, let it rain. A few flicks of the wrist, I'm gonna show you guys how it mixes, refresh my memory, and how it tastes, man. So check it. It's pretty well mixed from top to bottom. There's no soda, no floaters, no sinkers. It's only a 1.466, or as you guys just saw, that full scoop's like almost 2.5 grams. It's not a big serving size at all. So I would go so far as to say blender bowl is not required for this here Blackstone Labs Cobra 6 Extreme. Let me refresh my memory on how this kiwi strawberry tastes, man. They've come through with the goods again. Our brothers at Blackstone Labs do not f spiders when it comes to flavoring supplements. Cobra 6 Extreme is no exception, man. The flavor is on point. It is actually, it's a true kiwi strawberry. You know, sometimes companies make kiwi strawberry and there's either too much strawberry or too much kiwi. This is like a 50-50 split, man. Straight down the middle of them bitches. It's kiwi and it's strawberry, and the shit is damn delicious. In terms of the effects, you guys just saw the difference between what one scoop is supposed to weigh and what one scoop actually weighs. The only reason we did that at MassiveJoes is because when we first got this tub in and we saw the serving size was 1.466 grams, we just wanted to see like how we knew that was not possible to get a 1.466 gram scoop. So we wanted to see how far off that one scoop actually was. Fortunately, we did, because it's almost, one scoop almost weighs twice as much as one serving size of this Cobra 6. So keep that in mind when discussing the effects. So when we've been using it, we've been weighing it out to get to 1.5 grams effectively. 1.5 grams is about just over one serve, but close enough to one serve. So when we've been using it, we've been doing the 1.5 grams. In terms of the effects, it's a very pleasant fat burner. It's a very pleasant energy supplement and thermogenic. It's very, and when I say pleasant, I mean the fact that it does give you an uplift in energy, and quite a rapid uplift in energy. You take the shit and you're like, wow, whoa, like I'm actually in the zone on this shit, man. That you get that feeling, but it's not. It's very smooth. It's very clean. It's not like other fat burners that they just load up with shitloads of caffeine and shitloads of synephrine and shitloads of hordenine and theobromine and just put as much in there as possible and just fingers crossed enjoy the ride type thing. It's been put together, and we can't really comment because we don't know how much of each ingredient's in there, but you can tell from the effects that it's been put together quite intelligently to give you obviously an uplift in energy, obviously an uplift in metabolic rate. That's the whole point of the supplement, is to get you to burn more calories. It's a fat burner, but to make the experience as enjoyable as you can possibly get with a fat burner that has that many stimulants in it. And don't get it twisted, it's a very high stim fat burner. This is not the kind of fat burner I would recommend to a first time pushy cat who's never used a fat burner before, because it would just rock her socks off. It's a very high stimulant fat burner, and because of that, you are going to get very good fat burning effects. The only thing that I do have to say is watch that serving size. If you've got scales, weigh it out. If not, go about half a scoop, because about half a scoop is going to be pretty close to one full serving size, and then get you all the results that we've just discussed, all the effects that we've just discussed in this raw review. The other thing is, if you're serious about fat loss supplementation, you do need to stack it with the acetyl L-carnitine like Creation Alka-Pure, and then some sort of essential fatty acids or CLA supplement, depending on what you guys choose to do. But guys, that is MassiveJoes RAW review on the all new Blackstone Labs Cobra 6 Extreme in the house. Guys, hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, man, and stay up to date with all the latest editions of MassiveJoes RAW review and everything else we've got going on our YouTube channel. Guys, that is MassiveJoes RAW review on Cobra 6 Extreme, and I'm coming to you from MassiveJoes.com.